Hello, friends. For fear that you'll be left alone, you do a lot of things which aren't you. It's a food for thought. The old age senior people have to do a lot of things against their wishes, which is not natural to them, just because they're fearful, they're afraid that they might be left isolated in the last days of their lives. One of my old age relatives, she silently moved out of home to an old age home during the COVID period when her son and daughter-in-law started work from home. That's basically because she found that literally she had no room for herself in her own house. Not only that, earlier days, the old age people were always used to a family where they were a part of the decision making for any family matters. That's changing now. So they are forced to live their lives based on the decisions taken by the younger generations. She simply moved out to an old age home. Now, this is not a fictitious story, this is a real life story. In fact, in India, the situation is becoming more and more serious because, as on today, roughly speaking, about 8 million people are above the age of 80. 29 million people are above the age of 70. And as many as 77 million people are above the age of 60. Not all of them are living their lonely life, that's for sure, definitely. But this is the number that we are talking about. And in reality, it's been found that those people who are actually ill and need a lot of support and care is as high as 27 million in the old age category, senior citizen category. So roughly speaking, about 30% of the old age people are found to be living a lonely life. Either they are living alone or they are living with somebody who are even older than them without any younger member in their family. So that's the seriousness of the situation in India. And with one senior citizen for every 12 people, India is gradually going to become one of the second largest, it's going to be the second largest hub of senior citizens in the world very shortly. Now, why the number is so much increasing, globally for that matter? That's basically because the life expectancy has suddenly gone up very much over the years. Like at the beginning of the 20th century, the life expectancy in India was as low as probably 23 or 25. Now today it's 70.7 or 70.5. That's the average life expectancy of the people that we are talking about. And at the beginning of 1900s, the death rate was 25 per 10,000, which is today just 8 per 10,000. So these are the two factors which have actually added to the increase of senior citizens leaving very old age in their life. Plus, of course, the medical, development of the medical sciences is there, definitely. Now, some of the people, when they are interviewed, when they are talked to, some of the common phrases, unfortunately, that we hear from them is they narrate their feelings of how is it like talking to a wall or feeling unloved, unwanted in their lives, or be a burden on their children. So these are the common expressions that the old age people, feel, even if the children might be trying to take good care of them, but because of logistical problems, because of their job preferences and job, responsibilities, they have to stay apart. But then that's the feeling, that's the kind of, sadness that these old people have to go through in their lives, in the last part of their lives. And that's where they feel detached from the society. It's definitely time for us to start thinking what can we possibly do? How can we give them a better life?